was great.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite part was?
The part where you yelled, "This is my favorite part"?
No, the part right after that.
Dharma, what are they doing?
Watching their new dad.
The whole time?
Since the get-go, I think they're real proud of you.
All right. Show's over. Move along. You ready to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm beat. Come on.
Thought we were going to sleep.
We are, but not here. Hey, Greg. What do you think we would have done if we hadn't run off and gotten married?
I don't know. Had a second date?
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm glad we went for it, because now every moment with you is like, wow, surprise!
I know what you mean. Are we going to sleep up here every night?
Don't be silly, only when it's a full moon.
Ah, the full moon, of course. You don't turn in anything unpleasant, do you?
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah.
Well, it's not funny. Would it be trippy if I was really like that?
See? Extremely trippy.
Oh!
What?
We should have a party to celebrate getting married.
Dharma, we can never tell anyone about this marriage ever.
What?
Wouldn't it be trippy if I was really like that?
That's not funny.
It's not?
Got you again. God, you suck at this game. No, what do you think? We could have a party right up here. And we could have a band, and we could have a couple of kegs. And we could invite our parents, and they could meet each other. Wouldn't that be great?
You're still playing the game, aren't you?
No, I'm serious. It'd be fun. Ask your folks.
I really don't think it's a good idea.
Would you at least think about it?
I'll think about it.
So you gonna ask them?
First thing in the morning.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Dharma, it's starting to rain. We're not gonna sleep in the rain, are we?
Oh, silly. You don't sleep in the rain. You make love in the rain.
What if there's lightning?
You get to be on top. Thanks for walking the boys. How'd it go?
Well, Stinky will walk, Nunzio, but he won't clean up after.
Stinky, you wanted your own dog, but you don't want the responsibility, do you?
Morning.
Morning, honey. Remember Jane?
Hello, Jane.
Hey, Lightning Rod.
Dharma, do we tell Jane everything?
Just the really cute stuff.
I love Dharma's elbows and her little bitty tootsies. Sorry, that wasn't you.
I made you a breakfast smoothie.
Oh, I usually just have a couple of eggs and juice.
It's in there.
Oh, that's me.
Hi. If you're 18 and have a credit card, get ready to get sweaty with San Francisco's hottest.
Thank you. Hello. Oh. Hello, Mother.
Ask her about the party.
Gregory, darling, your father and I spoke to the lawyer, and he has drawn up the most wonderful little affidavit stating that you were intoxicated when you got married. Sign it, and we can put this whole unfortunate incident behind us.
Mother says hi.
Hi, Mom.
So we're gonna have a big party?
Oh, you know what I was thinking? We could have a big wedding parade through the streets like they do in Europe.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know a guy who dresses up like a clown and walks around on stilts.
Really? Do you think he'd do it?
I don't know. He doesn't like it when people look at him.
No, Mother, it's just a small party, very casual.
Gregory, the day that I celebrate this misbegotten marriage is the day that I ride a goat to Kmart.
Is she coming?
She's just trying to clear a date. Okay. Mother, why don't you call me then? Okay, bye.
So they're coming?
Well, Mother's kind of busy.
Oh, well, we can just do it when she's not busy.
Well, she might be busy for a while.
She hates me.
She doesn't hate you.
Who hates you?
Greg's mom.
She doesn't hate you. She just needs to get to know you.
She hates you.
What does it matter how she feels?
Oh my God, she does hate me. She thinks I'm this big blonde goofball messing up her son's life.
Dharma, listen, all you have to do is give her some time, that's all.
Do you think if she really gets to know me, she'll like me?
Absolutely.
So in a way, it was Greg's idea that I'm here.
Remind me to thank him.
So I'm thinking you and me spend the day together and get to know each other.
Dharma, oh my goodness. It's time for my tennis lesson. I'm so sorry. I must run.
Well, great. I love tennis. Well, not to play. Or watch. I'm just really glad it's out there. Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Most embarrassing moment. You go first. Okay, I'll go first. So I'm 12 years old when I find out people actually eat meat.
How embarrassing.
No, that's not it. It gets worse. So I figure I gotta try it, right? So I go down to the Tasty Freeze and I buy this enormous cheeseburger. And I'm snarfing it down out back by the dumpster. And guess who drives by?
I can't even imagine.
Come on, guess.
The meat police.
Well, my mom, so good guess. I was so busted. And then, the very next day, I got my first period. So now, in my mind, those two things are somehow tied together.
All right. Game's over.
Okay, so you don't like me yet, but one day in the future, you're gonna like me. And you're gonna feel really bad about not having come to my party. So how about this? Come to my party as a favor to your future self. See, it's the kind of thing that the you you're going to be will want to have done for the me that I am now.
So she actually served tap water?
I put a lemon wedge in it, but I could still smell the chlorine.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, please, it gets worse. After the super serve, I look down, I see 7 settings of silver for a 6-course meal. I said, oh my God, this meal is going to be over. There's going to be a fork just sitting there. Anyway, so I thought,
Boy, you drive fast. Listen, just in case you change your mind, I thought you should have our address.
oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Kitty,
Well, I just,
aren't you going to introduce us to your friend?
Oh, hi, I'm Dharma. Dharma Montgomery. Hi. Hi.
Oh, Montgomery. Are you related?
Well, yeah, I married Greg.
oh, God.
Greg got married. Come here, honey. Sit right down over here. So when were you going to tell us?
Well, that's what the party's for.
Party? Party?
Well, Dharma, you have just let the cat out of the bag. It was supposed to be this wonderful surprise. We were going to have a big reception and announce it right here at the country club.
Since when?
Dharma, we have talked about it forever.
Well, we talk about so many things. We're very close, you know.
And you know how we got that way.
Ow.
Dharma wanted so to be friends, and we tried playing tennis together, and we tried going to the spa. And what finally won my heart is when Dharma turned to me and said, Kitty, you plan my wedding party.
That's what it took.
That's sweet.
Very sweet.
I can't help it. She's such a love bug.
It will be formal. Formal, of course. Dining, dancing, 16-piece orchestra.
Oh, you know, at the 18-piece, you get coleslaw and a free drink.
Cut it out. Anyway, I do need some help choosing a florist.
Stefan is excellent.
Oh, God,
absolutely.
no.
No, he is.
No. He used daisies at the Turnberry wedding.
That's dreadful.
Mrs. Turnberry.
Haha, made you look.
Don't worry, I'll talk to her.
Yeah. You can't talk to her, Greg. She's like possessed.
Did you hear? Stefan used daisies at the Turnberry wedding.
Dharma, I'm gonna have to ask you not to imitate my mother right before we go to bed.
All I wanted was this really fun party on my roof, and now it has turned into this humongo country club thing. She wants a minister to redo our vows. What is that?
I don't know, but have you ever thought it might be kind of nice?
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I love that we eloped. It was the most wonderful, spontaneous thing I've ever done in my life, but I feel like maybe we missed out on something, you know? Standing up in front of all of our friends and relatives and saying, this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. There's something kind of nice about that.
Aww.
Am I just a big old girl?
Yeah. But you're my big old girl.
Ben, good news. He'll do it.
Change of plans. The party's now going to be at Greg's Country Club.
Cool. We're gonna have to get you a tie.
Give me one good reason I'd attend a wedding reception at some fascist country club run by a bunch of morally bankrupt fat cat Republicans who care more about capital gains than starving children.
Free valet parking?
Calm down, Larry. It is just a party.
He acted this way when I wanted to be a Girl Scout.
It's a paramilitary organization with cookies. Dharma, talk to me. Was I such a bad parent? Is that why you feel the need to rebel?
I'm not rebelling, Larry.
Come on. First you run off and marry a U.S. attorney. Now there's the big country club wedding. Next thing you know, she'll get a Social Security number.
I got one.
What? Why?
I opened a checking account.
Are you insane? You're on the grid now. They can find you anywhere.
Who's they?
You.
You know, maybe it would be a good idea to take a moment and all join hands and center ourselves.
I don't want to center myself. I want to be right here where I am, on the edge, the perimeter, the borderline that divides us from those who would enslave us and have us run their machines.
Oh, man. We should never have had this conversation with Mars in retrograde.
I'll go talk to him.
No. Let me.
I don't understand. Why can't people know that this party's supposed to be about us?
I know it, I know. Aw, Dharma. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write a wedding song just about you and Greg.
Thanks, Abby.
Yeah. I figure it'll be a really nice way for people to hear how my dulcimer lessons are coming along.
Mr. Finkelstein?
Yeah?
What are you growing?
Oregano.
Oregano?
Yeah, oregano.
Whatever, that's not why I'm here.
It's oregano.
Fine. Look, Mr. Finkelstein, I know my parents are kind of taking this whole thing
Look.
over.
You can smell it if you want.
No, I don't want. I just wanted to come out here and say that I'm very sorry about all this, but if you and Abby don't come to the party...
Hey, Abby does her thing, I do my thing. We're not feeble-minded zombies chained to the oar of some patriarchal galley ship destined for yesterday.
Okay. I can dig that. My point is, if you don't come to the party, Dharma's gonna be really hurt.
Look, Greg, the last thing in the world I want to do is upset my daughter. but there's absolutely no way I can attend a party like that.
Okay. What kind of party could you attend?
What do you mean he wants the waiters to eat with us?
Well, my dad just feels like they should celebrate too.
And he doesn't want them to wear uniforms.
Oh, good Lord, then they're just guests.
Gregory, this is completely unacceptable.
Hold on. I think I can get Mr. Finkelstein to agree to the uniforms if you were open to, say, a small, tasteful gong ceremony.
Small, tasteful what?
Gong ceremony. You know, everyone goes gong, gong, gong. You know, like at Christmas.
Like at Christmas.
An orchestra? What happened to the Edgar Winter Band?
Larry, we traded them for yin yang butter patties.
What? When did we do that?
30 seconds ago, Larry.
Have some more oregano, Mr. Finkelstein.
You know, I grow oregano.
You know, listen, we're cool with the orchestra as long as each guest is still bringing in a canned food item for the poor.
Oh, Abby, Greg's parents weren't real keen on that.
Whoa, Dharma! What kind of people are these? I mean, I'm sorry, but geez, next thing you know, you're going to be telling me they're serving veal.
God, no, they would never do that.
No.
Oh, good God, just tell them it's chicken.
Free range chicken.
Who cares?
We do.
Oh, bull squirt. Who's paying for this?
Fine, throw that in my face.
Don't talk about money, it's vulgar.
No, that's okay. I'm the father of the bride. I'll pay for this shindig. What's it gonna cost?
$40,000.
Really? Well, you could probably use it as a write-off.
You know, we could save some money if we had it, like, outside. I was thinking in a beautiful park, maybe with a Renaissance theme.
And perhaps I could find a maypole and hang myself.
Hey, tell your old lady not to talk to her that way.
Tell your husband I'm not an old lady.
He's not my husband.
Oh, my God. What am I going to put on the invitation?
No, he's right. Oh, man.
How about Abby O'Neill and Larry Finkelstein?
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't
That
see why
and
we
his
have
big
to-
brother.
Somebody please tell me what a maypole costs.
That's it! Here's what we are going to do. The ceremony will be at the country club
Thank you.
with a macrobiotic buffet.
Yes!
The men will wear tuxedos.
Very good.
Or formal dashikis.
Right on.
Any further details, disputes, or points of contention will be arbitrated by the bride and groom, to wit, Greg and myself. And anyone who doesn't like it can kiss my shiny white bridal hiney.
Are we clear?
Clear.
Fine.
Good.
Abby?
What about the cleansing ceremony?
What is a cleansing ceremony?
The bride and groom have to bathe in fresh water before they get dressed and take their vows.
So maybe we could use one of those little ponds that they have on the golf course?
You can't just go bathe in a water hazard.
Why not?
Because it's absurd.
What's absurd is having a union of souls without first purifying the spirit.
So, you people are just complete weirdos, is that
Yeah.
Can you believe them?
Not really.
Promise me something.
Anything.
When we have babies, we will never tell any of those people.
Deal.
So close.
I know. Then your mother had to come up with that flaky cleansing ceremony.
Flaky?
Bad choice of words. It's, oh, come on, it's flaky.
That is so close-minded.
Oh, come on, Dharma. I went with the petite cummerbunds. I went with the organic carrot cake.
Carob!
Whatever, but I'm not flopping around naked in a water hazard in front of the entire staff of the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Oh, but I'm supposed to parade out in my big poopy white dress in front of all of my lesbian friends from Berkeley?
Well, maybe we should just call the whole thing off.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Fine.
Okay, let's make up.
What?
I'm done arguing. Let's make up.
But we haven't resolved anything. Nobody won.
Good point. You win.
But you can't just do that.
Okay, I win.
No, you don't.
Boy, you really love to argue, don't you?
I do not.
Then stop it.
But we're not done yet.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
I love you.
What?
I love you.
Oh, man, you really don't play by the rules, do you?
Nope.
I love you, too.
So you'll do the cleansing ceremony?
Not in this lifetime.
Okay, but you said that last lifetime.
Hey, it's raining.
Want to go inside?
You don't go inside when it rains. You make love when it rains.
Who told you that?
Some big blonde goofball.
Shut up! No, you
Shut up.
And then when I was 14, I really wanted curly hair like that guy in Twisted Sister, so I shaved my head and I thought really curly thoughts. It didn't work, but I did learn to wiggle my ears that summer. Anyway, yeah, the short answer to your question would be yes, I am a U.S. citizen.
Thank you.
Dharma, this is just a routine background check. They don't need to know your whole life story.
Come on, Greg, I'm getting grilled by the FBI. I caved.
Mrs. Montgomery, I'm not grilling you. This is a security clearance that your husband can look at some classified evidence.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Greg. He's really good at keeping secrets. Just ask him what we did in his office last week.
Nothing. We didn't do anything.
That's good, honey. See?
All right, I think we're almost done here.
Okay, one more thing, because you're going to find out about it eventually, so let me just get it all out. When I was 13, I stole a bra from Sears because my mom wouldn't let me have one.
Put me down for that one, too.
Shut up!
I wrapped it around a telephone pole and practiced unhooking it.
Well, now I'm really sure we're done. Mrs. Montgomery, if you could just give me your parents' address, I'd like to ask them a few questions.
You're going to do a background check on my parents?
Standard procedure.
Well, here, I'll just write it down for you. It'll be faster. Oops. I'm going to go buy you a new pencil. Larry, run! I'm really sorry about this, Abby.
Honey, it's not your fault. We always knew this day might come. When you live with a wanted man, every day that he's free is a precious gift.
Okay, I found the emergency suitcase.
Nixon now?
It's camouflage to blend in with the establishment.
Oh, honey, I don't think these are gonna fit you anymore.
Oh, I'll take them. Those are awesome.
Okay. Here are your vitamins.
Hey, come on, Abby. I can't haul these things around. I gotta travel light. I'm going underground.
Well, let's just move some of these 8-tracks, make a little room.
What am I gonna listen to?
Oh, hey, Larry. Cool, look. You can use my Discman.
Do you have Strawberry Alarm Clock on CD?
Larry, nobody does.
Hey, do you have a nice pair of pants and a shirt?
What difference does it make? I'm going underground.
What if underground you go out someplace nice?
Well, sweetie, I may not be seeing you for a while.
Larry, I can't help thinking this is all my fault.
No. It's not your fault. I'm the one that burned those draft records. I'm the one that crippled the Vietnam War machine. And if living like a hunted animal is the price I have to pay, then so be it.
Can't you just go stay with Grandma?
Not unless I cut my hair and finish college.
I want you to wear the warm jacket because it gets chilly at night.
Okay.
And I brought you a pillow.
Well, come on, Abby.
Well, what? You want to wake up in the morning with a stiff neck and be cranky?
I'm running for my life. I'm supposed to be cranky.
Take it.
Okay. Well, I guess this is it. Oh, I got a list of places here that if you want to contact me, you can leave a message.
Crazy Dave's Record Shop. That's a Starbucks now, Larry.
Then use the others.
The free clinic on Market Street.
That's a Starbucks, too.
Okay. I'll contact you. Goodbye. Love you. Oh, I forgot my backpack.
It's on your back, Larry.
Right.
Hey, Greg, you're not going to believe what happened to me last night.
Does it involve a woman in a bar?
Will you let me tell the story?
Sorry.
So I'm at this bar last night, right? This woman walks up, right?
Really?
I'm not getting anywhere with her until I whip out my brand new security clearance card. Next thing you know, she's all over me like a Russian spy.
Pete, what if she was a Russian spy?
Oh, come on. They don't have those anymore, do they?
Hey, sweetie.
Dharma,
Pete,
what are you doing here?
I gotta talk to you. Pete, can you?
Oh, sure. You need the office to do a little desktop publishing, huh?
You were listening?
It's not his fault, honey. You were very vocal.
Oh, there's a stapler in my ass.
What's going on? What happened to you this morning?
Wait, to make a long story short, I basically had to tell my father to go into hiding.
Make the story long.
Okay. 30 years ago, my father broke into the draft board office and burned all their records, and there's been a warrant out for his arrest ever since. Do you want some lunch?
And you're just telling me this now?
Well, I couldn't tell you until he was safe.
Well, what do you think I was going to do? Turn him in?
Wouldn't you have to?
Well, technically, yes.
Aha!
But there might be another way out of this. I need to talk to him. Tell me where he is.
I can't tell you where he is unless you promise he's not going to get arrested.
Well, I can't promise that until you tell me where he is.
Then you can't talk to him unless you promise me that.
Dharma, come on. Where is he?
All I'm going to say is that he went underground where no one will ever find him.
Is everything all right, sir?
Sure, fine. Just the usual. Just the regular.
What do you mean, the regular?
The regular thing you do here, you know, waiting for a bus. Gonna go on a bus.
So you've been sitting there all morning?
Waiting for a particular bus.
It's a special bus, isn't it?
Yep. My bus.
Okay. Well, you stay warm, buddy, now, all right?
You bet. I still got it.
This is good. What is it?
Food.
Dharma, if you want to be mad at me, that's fine. But for the record, you're mad at me for something you think I might have done, whereas I'm mad at you for something you actually did do.
No. It was something I didn't do, and I didn't do it because if I did do it, you would have done that thing that you claim you might not have done.
But we'll never know, will we?
Oh, I know.
Go away!
Hello, you crazy lovebirds. Okay, tough room. I got that information you wanted.
What information?
I asked Pete to do a little background check of our own on your father so I could try to help, which is what I said I would have done if you'd given me the opportunity to do it.
Says you.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
I know, I was surprised too. You know, saying as it's your father, you know, I thought, at least we'd find is a little, you know, nothing. Nothing at all. Larry Finkelstein could be president, God help us.
Well, this is great news.
This can't be right. What about the Sausalito draft board fire? You broke in and burned all their records. He's famous for that.
Well, yeah, I checked on that too. Yeah, it seems there was a little fire at the draft board office back in '68, but the sprinklers put it out. No records were damaged. They just had to replace the carpeting.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, no, that's fairly typical. You know, it's not the carpeting so much as the padding underneath. You know, when that gets wet,
thanks, Pete.
sets in there.
Honey, isn't this great?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Your dad can come home now. Why don't you call your mom and tell her the good news?
Nah, I think I better break this to her in person.
That was weird, huh?
Yeah.
You like weird?
Getting used to it.
That's great, because you were going to love this little tidbit. It seems the FBI has a little tax problem with your father's wife.
You mean my mother?
No, I mean your father's wife.
My mother is my father's wife.
That would be true, Mr. Not Catch On Too Quick. If your father and his first wife had ever filed for a divorce.
My father had a first... Give me that.
Which also means that your mother and father aren't married. Which furthermore means that that name I called you when we were playing golf last week, that's technically accurate.
Son of a...
No. The other one.
Oh, my God, this is just gonna kill your father.
I know, but you know what? We're just gonna have to remind him of all the other cool anti-establishment things he did.
Dharma, the draft board was really his one big thing.
Well, what about the time he chained himself to the redwood?
It was a redwood deck. It was an accident, and we're not supposed to talk about it.
Okay. Hey, okay. What about the March on Washington?
We didn't make it.
Why?
Oh, it was my fault. I should have told him. D.C.
Well, there's absolutely got to be something he can feel proud of.
Well, oh, Dharma, we can't tell him about this.
Well, Abby, what are we just supposed to leave him out there alone?
Yes, until we think of something. He can take care of himself.
No, he can't. He chained himself to a redwood deck.
Dad?
In here.
Yeah, I've never seen you use that before.
I'm going to see the cardiologist tomorrow. I'm cramming.
Fine. Dad, I need to, talk to you about your first wife. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard.
Dad, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just a little dehydrated. Son, your mother and I were going to tell you about this when you were old enough to understand.
I'm 31. What were you waiting for?
You're 31?
I gotta tell you, this is kind of upsetting.
Oh, grow up. You're 31.
Dad, the divorce was never final. You're still married to that woman. What are you doing?
Your mother will go a lot easier on me if I've just had a heart attack.
You're kidding. How do you chain yourself to a redwood deck?
Well, He was practicing for the protest, and he wanted to show everyone how he could hide the key in his mouth. Greg, what are we gonna do?
We're not going to give him another key to the apartment.
Isn't there some way you can get your friends in the FBI to make him think he's a criminal?
Well, I guess we could trump up a big old file full of groovy anti-war crimes, fly to Washington, and plant it at the FBI headquarters.
Hey, that's a great idea! And then Larry can break in, steal the file, and then he'll think that's why no one's after him.
Dharma, I was making a ludicrous statement to make a point.
And a good point, except you know what? We should probably do it here because Larry has a little trouble finding Washington. How's that?
Dharma, he's never going to believe this is his FBI file.
Oh, he will if he steals it from a fancy government office. Like yours.
Okay, even if I could convince a security guard to leave a door unlocked and turn the alarm off, what person in their right mind would believe that they could erase their entire criminal past by stealing one file?
What a lucky break! All my records in one file? That's the government for you. Morons.
I know this must seem really weird to you, letting a guy break in to steal a fake file, but the man's entire identity is wrapped up in being a 60s revolutionary.
Like I was telling your friend, for season tickets to the 49ers, I'd let you guys steal the helicopter off the roof.
Good to know. Excuse me for a second. Pete, can I speak to you? I don't have season tickets to the 49ers.
I'd get some.
Anything else?
I told him your sister looks like Courtney Cox.
I don't have a sister.
I'd get one.
Okay, so the security alarm in the northwest corner goes on at midnight, so we gotta move fast.
Like a puma.
Fine. So straight down this hallway.
That's a beautiful map you made, Dharma.
Thank you. Second door on the right, go in, grab the file, and then back out the way we came.
Check.
Larry, what are you doing?
Destroying the evidence?
No, we need that.
Larry, we recycle paper.
Not tonight. Tonight, we recycle freedom.
Just tell me one more time before I leave.
You're a good daughter.
That's my wife.
Hey, Larry. This door looks like it's open.
Of course it is. It's a trap.
No, it's not.
They always leave one door open just to trap you.
No, they don't.
Dharma, honey, when you're wanted by the FBI, we'll do it your way. They still haven't made the lock that can stop Larry Finkelstein.
Except the one on that redwood deck.
Well, good night.
Kitty, a troubling matter has come up.
Don't you lose sleep over it. Sweet dreams.
Kitty, we've got to talk. Please, sit down. Do you remember that little mistake I made that we never talk about?
It's late, Edward. You'll have to be more specific.
My first wife?
Oh, yes.
Well, it seems there's a little problem with the divorce.
What sort of problem?
We didn't get one.
What?
Yes, we had an arrangement. I was to pay for the divorce and she was to file the papers. Apparently she didn't.
Are you telling me that you're still married to this woman?
Yes, and I'm going to call Gottlieb in the morning and we'll settle this whole thing.
Let me understand this. You are married and I am single.
I suppose you could look at it that way.
Yes, and I suppose you could also look at me as the other woman.
I'll call Gottlieb now.
Not now, Edward. Not now. Lie down.
Why?
Oh. It's been a long time, Kitty.
Don't talk, Edward. That's why we stopped.
Camera, quick! I should never have brought you into this. It's too dangerous.
It's not dangerous. I mean, it's very dangerous. But I'm with you.
I'll get the file. You go back to the van.
Larry, the file's this way! Larry! Hi.
Dharma, what are you doing here?
Lost him.
How could you lose him?
Oh, what can I say? He still has a little puma left in him.
Hey, I found him. Oh, no, the Larry, come on.
Jeez, what's that gonna run me?
$250 a camera. Listen, we gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna get in all kinds of trouble.
Hey, he's going the right way.
Oh, good, Larry. Turn around, Larry.
Come on, Larry, you can do it. Come on, Larry, turn around.
Okay, good.
Where is he?
All right, come on back out.
Is he going to come out? All right.
Okay, Larry, all you have to do is go back out the way you came in.
Larry. Oh, what do you want me to do, chase him?
Yeah! And could you shoot a little?
Oh, man. There must have been 6, 7 guards chasing me, and I think they had dogs.
Whoa, is that why you jumped into the dumpster?
Absolutely. Changed my scent.
Worked.
Boy, they had some file on me. I mean, there's things in here that I don't even remember doing. Oh, and this is good. The FBI misspelled bureau.
Hey, everybody, where have you been? I've been calling all night.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg. Oh, we just went on a little family outing.
Where'd you go?
Where did we go? Apple picking.
Sounds like fun. Where are the apples?
Oh, the apples. They were too small, so we had to throw them back in. Up. On.
And you, dressed in black so you could, sneak up on those apples.
Yeah, we did. Curious George now. Leave him alone.
So, if you'll excuse me, I have to go dispose of some trash. You know, outside. Just get rid of it. Once and for all.
Just go.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, we're all done with this. Everything's back to normal.
Back to normal.
Well,
Yes.
I suppose I should be getting off to bed.
You're welcome to stay if you like.
Oh?
And I'm going to call Gottlieb in the morning, and we'll get this whole divorce thing straightened out.
No. Don't call Gottlieb. You must never call Gottlieb.
Okay, we're all set.
Our first romantic Valentine's Day weekend.
Are you all packed?
Yep.
That's all you're bringing?
Well, I figured I probably wouldn't be wearing much since it is our first romantic Valentine's Day weekend.
Dharma, there's gonna be snow where we're going.
No, I finally get to see snow. Thank you.
You're welcome. But whatever's in there is not gonna keep you warm.
Well, no, but it'll keep you warm.
You're not taking this seriously.
Sorry. Boy, I can't wait to go on vacation and have tons of sex. Better?
Better. Your parents are watching the dogs, right?
Stinky and Nunzio don't know that we're leaving. Put your suitcase in this bag.
Why?
Because if the dogs think we're taking out the garbage, they won't be upset that we're leaving.
You don't think that they'll put it together after we're gone for 2 days?
Come on, Greg, they're just dogs. Gee, Greg, thanks for helping me take out the trash. It sure is a lot.
Yep, we'll just throw it all out and be right back.
Yeah, right
You
back.
guys want anything from the dumpster?
Yeah. Be right back, all right.
Think they bought it?
Nope.
Now what?
Go back in, wait an hour, and we'll try again.
Okay, another 72 miles, averaging 50 miles an hour, allowing for one bathroom break. Gets us to the B&B by 6:45, a little romance, and dinner at 7.
Slug bug.
Ow! What'd you do that for?
It's a game. Whenever a Volkswagen Beetle drives by, whoever sees it first gets to punch the other guy.
Okay.
Whack, whack, Cadillac!
Okay. I get it.
Ford probe.
Hey, do you think there's gonna be enough snow so we can have snowball fights?
I spoke to the guy at the B&B. He said there's snow everywhere.
Wow, you are in big trouble, pretty boy.
You know, you're pretty cocky for someone who's never even made a snowball.
Hey, I had a matzo ball fight in a deli once. How different can it be?
What's wrong?
Quick, pull over.
What? What?
There's a dead animal by the side of the road.
Oh. My God, I thought there was something wrong.
Something is wrong, Greg. Something's very wrong. It's dead. Back up. We have to bury it.
You're kidding, right? Dharma, you know they have guys who come along and scoop these things up.
It's not a thing, Greg. It's a beaver.
Or a raccoon. Or a really giant squirrel. I could tell better if he had a head.
The point is, he's one of our fellow creatures, and he deserves a proper burial.
Fine, but we're gonna be late. We're definitely gonna be late.
Late for our first romantic Valentine's Day weekend.
Dharma, not here.
There's his head!
Dharma.
All right, you got him. Don't let him go. Finish him off.
Larry, that's enough C-SPAN for one day.
Hey.
Come on, help me sort this stuff out.
All right.
All right, I got tags.
Yellow.
Gregory, it's your father.
It's Larry.
It's Edward.
There's no Edward here. Sorry.
Okay, I got these tags.
Yellow.
Finkelstein, it's Edward Montgomery.
Oh, hey, Ed. What's up?
Is Gregory there?
Who is it?
Edward.
Edward?
Yep. What's up, Ed?
Is Gregory there? I need the address of a restaurant.
He's looking for Greg.
Greg's not here.
He's not here, Ed.
Ask them if they have anything they want to donate to the animal shelter swap meet.
Okay, Ed? Do you guys want to get into the swap that Abby's putting together?
I can't hear you. What?
You know, swap it.
What? What?
Hello?
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 What was that all about?
Oh, Gregory's not there, and the Finkelsteins want to know if we're interested in some sort of swapping.
Swapping what?
I have no idea.
Edward, you don't suppose they meant wives, do you?
What are you talking about?
Wife swapping. For sex. It's all part of their free love philosophy.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That is exactly why I want you to come to my book club, so that you're aware of these sorts of things.
You're saying Larry Finkelstein wants to have sex with you?
Yes. What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. You're a beautiful woman, and all men want you. Is that good enough, or should we stop at a jewelry store?
You better stop.
Oh, look, there's a historical marker. On this site in 1893. Something happened. Must have been pretty good for them to put up that fancy statue. Ooh, a fruit stand. Hey, do you want to stop and get some apple cider?
Honey, I'm just trying to make up some time so we can get to the B&B before sunset.
Why?
Because there's a breathtaking view of the sunset from the stately veranda.
Honey, a sunset is breathtaking wherever you are.
Dharma, will you just, please go with me on this? Oh, great.
Oh, yes, you'll stop for him and not for me.
Wow. That sunset sure takes your breath away, doesn't it?
I tried to tell him that.
Hello, Abby. It's Kitty Montgomery.
Oh, hi, Kitty.
Listen. You know, Larry and Edward spoke, and I think there's some sort of confusion. You didn't invite us to participate in some sort of a swap, did you?
Absolutely. It's always more fun with new people.
There are going to be other people there?
As many as we can get. Of course, I assure you, Kitty, once the gang gets a load of your goodies, you're going to be very busy.
Dear God. Abby, we are not the sort of people who swap.
Oh, don't let the word confuse you. No. What you're really doing is selling your stuff.
Money is exchanged?
Uh-huh. And everybody makes out. But of course, no one more than the animals. They're the real reason we're doing this. Hello? Hello?
Ooh, it's kind of cute.
No, this can't be it. Look at the brochure. We're supposed to be surrounded by snow-capped peaks, sitting on a stately veranda, sipping hot cider.
Well, we could run across to that 7-Eleven and get a couple of Slurpees.
No, Dharma, come on. Let's go. We're not staying.
I just rang the doorbell. I'm not going to ding-dong ditch.
Regis, McInerney, stop yelping. And Regis, stop that. You're going to lick her stitches out again. Oh, are you here for the box turtles or the bed and breakfast?
The bed and breakfast. We're the Montgomerys.
Oh, I'm delighted to see you.
Oh.
I'm Alice.
Oh, we're delighted to see you too.
You're a little late for the sunset toast, but you can sit right here on the veranda and watch the moon rise from behind the Texaco star.
That sounds romantic.
Hold on a second. I downloaded your brochure off the internet, and this is nothing like your website.
Oh, my son made this. Oh, well, I can see that he did gild a lily a bit. Oh, isn't this sweet? Exquisite dining. He just loves his mama's cooking. Now, you come along with me, and I'll show you to your cottage.
Hey, how much are the box turtles?
That depends. Do you want them for pets or for soup?
This is bad. This is so bad.
I just want to make sure that your room is ready.
Really bad.
Greg, it's adorable. It's like a big baked potato.
Kenny, the guest showed up after all. Get the pool raft and go sleep in the garage.
Welcome to the Red Rose Inn, where your pleasure is our business. Is this your first time at the Red Rose Inn?
Does anybody come twice?
Yes, this is our first trip.
Okay, then you'll need instructions on the chemical toilet. You pump twice, then you do your business, then you pump again to make sure that the coast is clear. Please enjoy your complimentary bottle of pink champagne. Feel free to use the computer. The password is Kenny. And of course, here's the bed. I'm sure you know how to use that.
Kenny, could you excuse us for a minute, please?
Oh, wow. You don't have to tell me twice.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Don't worry about the gratuity. I'm the proprietor.
We can't just walk out now. Look at all the trouble they went to.
I don't care. We're in a trailer in somebody's backyard.
So what? We'll just pretend it's a cozy little cottage.
But it's not a cozy cottage. It's Kenny's room.
Come on, Greg. Just relax and go with this. No, it could be romantic. In a goofy kind of way. If we just give it a chance.
Dharma, how can this be romantic?
Like this.
Mama, they don't want dinner. They're doing it.
Edward, you didn't say anything to give them the impression that we would engage in this sort of activity, did you?
Yes, dear. I told them we were both hot to trot.
Every time I close my eyes, I see him unhitching that macrame belt.
Why can't you put this out of your mind? Of all the people in the world, we are not going to swing with the Finkelsteins.
Are you implying there are some people we would swing with?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Well,
Don't be silly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of course, the Biedermeiers are a fairly handsome couple.
Are you serious? John Biedermeier is entirely devoid of chin. Now, David and Anna Collins.
Anna Collins, the woman's a Clydesdale. Of course, the Hipplewhites, now that's a couple.
True. They're very fit.
Tan, too.
So, this is your first Valentine's Day as a couple.
I had a girlfriend once.
Kenny, we're not talking about you now, are we?
No, actually, Mrs. Binns, I would like to talk to your son for a minute. Kenny, did you make this brochure?
Yes, sir.
The picture on the brochure of the Victorian house with the gables and the verandas, where did you get that?
Magazine.
You can't just do that.
Can with a photo scanner.
No, we came here specifically to be in a beautiful place with snow because my wife has never seen snow. You've misrepresented everything. This brochure is all lies.
Kenny, bite that quivering lip. You've got this coming, you know.
Don't yell at him.
He deserves to be yelled at. He's got to know that he did something wrong. If not for us, then for the next people who pay $200 a night to stay in this dump.
It's not a dump. It's my room.
I guess I don't need to tell you he was a colicky baby. Oh, and to make it up to you, I'll give you an extra night for just half the price.
You go out there right now and you apologize.
Apologize?
Yes, Greg, they were trying to be hospitable to us and you completely insulted them.
Dharma, what about us? Look around. Look what happened to our very first romantic Valentine's Day weekend.
Don't you dare twirl in my arms.
I wasn't planning on it.
You want to know what happened to our romantic weekend? I'll tell you. You ruined it.
I ruined it?
Yes, Greg, you with your schedule and your brochure and all of your expectations about how everything's supposed to go according to some master plan.
I did that so you would have a good time.
Greg, I've got news for you. I've been having a good time. And I was hoping that before the end of the weekend you'd join me.
God. What's that, an earthquake?
Oh, we're moving!
I don't believe it. He's kidnapping us. You still think they're nice folks, Dharma?
I admit he's overreacting a little, but what he's overreacting to is you yelling at him.
Kenny! Stop this thing right now!
There you go, get it!
Well, you're supposed to yell when you're being kidnapped. That's why they usually put duct tape on your mouth.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go out that door, crawl along the roof of the trailer, jump into the pickup truck, and very quietly, without yelling, beat little Kenny to a pulp. I'll wait till he stops for gas. Hey, Dharma. Wake up.
What?
We're not moving. I don't believe it.
It's snow!
Sorry I lied. Hope this makes it better. Kenny. P.S. Make sure the trailer is level before using the chemical toilet.
Hey, Greg!
What? Okay. Hey, Dharma.
What?
Guess what this is?
It's our first romantic Valentine's Day weekend.
Sucker!
That's it!
All right, listen here. Our children are married, and there is the possibility that we will know each other for the rest of our lives. So, I'm going to say this. I'm only going to say it once. Under no circumstances are Edward and I ever going to have sex with the two of you. Do you understand?
Yes.
I think so.
But thank you for thinking of us.
love it.
I'm not so sure about this, Dharma. What kind of guys put lipstick on their wives?
French guys.
Well, there you go.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If this doesn't rock your world, I'll put on one of your dress shirts with no pants and high heels.
That seems fair.
Attaboy!
Ooh, red. Well, I guess, pucker up.
No, I don't pucker up. In fact, my mouth has to be open.
Oh.
Start with my upper lip.
Oh, boy.
Good so far, huh?
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Now do my bottom.
Please don't say that.
Come on.
Dharma,
Huh?
I have no blood in my head whatsoever. Okay, pot's right. Last card down and dirty.
What'd I miss?
All right. Best car ever made, 57 T-Bird. Best sausage, Sheboygan Brats. Which somehow led to which network anchor woman would do the best lap dance?
Maria Shriver.
See, that's where I would have gone, but apparently fear of Arnold runs pretty high.
Cokie Roberts?
Cokie Roberts is a bright woman.
You really want a woman that's smarter than you giving you a lap dance? How about Mary Hart? Oh, no. She's smarter than Greg, too.
I don't think I've ever seen your husband with his friends.
I know. You know what it's like? It's like seeing a lion in a zoo, and then seeing the lion out on the Serengeti, talking about a bunch of stupid stuff with other lions.
Can I try something?
Just keep your hands in the Jeep.
Baseball player who'd look best in drag.
Ken Griffey Jr.
He's got a mustache. Now, David Justice could be cute.
Plus, he's a lefty.
What's that got to do with it?
I'm just saying, it's harder to find a lefty.
Who's he?
Oh, man, you're gonna love this. He's been in the poker game for 2 years, and no one knows his name.
Hey, guys. Look who's here.
Big guy? Hey, dude. Hey, man.
Hey, nice haircut, Captain.
What's slugs?
They're not slugs, Jane. You know what? They're like clams, you know? You just gotta get them to open up. Watch this. Hey, Raj! Favorite stooge?
Mo.
Yabba rules.
Dharma, do you have anything for a headache?
Why? What's the matter?
I have a headache.
Well, Roger, that's just a symptom. I mean, usually there's an emotional problem that goes along with our physical ailment.
Aspirin, ibuprofen, acetaminophen.
Loneliness, depression, anger.
A little bourbon would be just fine.
Is everything okay at work?
Actually, I'm not working. I got laid off.
And you haven't told your wife yet, have you?
How did you know?
You just had your clam shucked, boy.
And so, I'm out of work, I'm out of money, and like an idiot, I buy a Porsche.
You're not an idiot, Roger. You know, I mean, you're just trying to reclaim your masculinity in some way, you know?
You're right.
Sound familiar, Stuart?
No. I need the boat because I entertain clients.
You need the boat because?
Because I don't feel good about myself.
There you go.
Can I say something?
Sure, Howard.
My entire life is a lie.
So this Howard and this Howard aren't getting along, huh?
Never even met.
Do you have any knives?
No,
Say it.
I don't want to.
Just say it.
Go fish.
Thank you. I believe I will.
So, apparently these ducks are some sort of protected species, and there's not a thing I can do about them.
Except complain.
What did you expect me to do?
No, darling, they are ruining the pool. Can't you make a phone call?
Mother, I work for the Justice Department. If your ducks take a minor across state lines, I'll make a phone call. Problem solved.
Marco!
Polo.
Edward, please don't encourage her.
Wow, they come right back,
I
don't they?
know, I know. I had the maid jump in and out of the pool all day yesterday. Didn't do a thing.
God, a couple of your ducks bit me.
They're not my ducks.
Really? They sure act like your ducks.
Why don't you just drain the pool?
I can't. I'm having a big party next Sunday.
Well, then paint the ducks white and tell everyone they're stumpy swans.
Edward, please tell your son he is not helping. Edward.
Polo.
Dharma, dear, you could go change in the cabana right over there.
Yeah. All done.
Montgomery. Oh, hey, Stuart. Dharma? Yeah, she's right here.
Hey, Stuart, what's up? Oh, no, that happens to guys all the time. Don't feel bad. No, lots of guys have problems with impotence.
Who is she talking to?
A poker buddy of mine.
I mean, sometimes it's stress, sometimes it's diet.
Well, why is she talking to...
Well, I'll tell you what. How about I take you over to my Chinese herbalist tomorrow morning and see if we can't put some starch back in that collar? Yeah, no, don't thank me. That's what friends are for. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you want to say anything to Stuart?
What am I supposed to say?
Tell him it comes and goes.
So it doesn't bother you that your wife's talking to Stuart about his, well, you know.
You can say impotence.
Well, you can't. Because if you say it, you think it. If you think it, you got it. If you got it, you might as well be buying black shoes for the beach, my friend. You're done.
Hey, the guy's got a problem. My wife's got a solution. I don't see any harm in it.
Yeah? What if they become friends?
What about it? She wants to be friends with my friends. I think that's great.
Are you kidding me? All right, say you have an affair with Cindy Crawford.
I'm not going to have an affair with Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, but say you did. Who are you going to tell? You can't tell your friends because now they're your wives.
Hey, guys.
Habeas corpus ex post facto. E pluribus unum.
Dharma, hi.
Hi.
Let me ask you a question. If I had an affair with Cindy Crawford, could I tell you?
I tell you.
There you go. Problem solved. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just having lunch with Howard downstairs, and I thought I'd come by and say hello.
Well, Howard? Greg's friend Howard? Uh-huh.
He called you?
Yeah. He was talking to Stuart, and because he wanted the number of my acupuncturist, and then we ended up talking for like 3 hours. So we just figured we'd go get lunch. Anyway, I don't want to keep him, honey. I see you. Have a good day. Bye, Pete.
Toodaloo.
It doesn't bother me.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't. I'm just reiterating that I'm comfortable with my wife bonding with my friends and forming their own friendship separate from mine.
Well, then you're a better man than I am.
Thank you. I'm still a better man than you.
I'm so glad to get that off my chest.
Well, you know that old saying. If you're gonna bottle up your feelings, you better pickle them first.
I haven't heard that saying.
Actually, I made it up, but I don't think it's catching on very well. Hey, look who's here!
Hey, hi, Howard. Honey, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. I want to know 5 things you love about yourself by the time I get back.
Dharma, remember how you always say if you're gonna bottle up your feelings, you better pickle them first?
Hey, it is catching on!
I'm just a little uncomfortable that you're spending so much time with my friends.
I'm sorry, Greg, but they are dying for someone to talk to. Did you know that Roger is about to declare bankruptcy?
I had no idea.
Yeah, and Paul has some major self-esteem issues.
Paul? Who's Paul?
Paul, the guy in your poker game whose name you don't know.
Paul! You didn't happen to get a last name, did you?
Paul Binion? How can you forget a guy whose name is Paul Binion? Hey, I'm sorry, what were you saying about me and your friends?
It's not a good idea.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, what if Howard had too much to drink and hit on you?
Oh, believe me, Greg, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Because Howard's got a crush on you.
What?
See, nothing to worry about. Okay, have fun.
Where you going? Stick around.
Oh, no, now you boys just play with Greg.
Come on, guys. Are we playing cards? It's $1 to Roger.
I'll see the dollar and raise 4.
Roger's filing for bankruptcy.
You sure you want to do that, Roger? Because I'm pretty sure Pete filled out his straight.
And thanks for pointing that out.
Relax, Pete. It's a friendly game.
Greg's right, Pete. It's a friendly game.
Howard's got a crush on you.
Let's not get excited, Howard.
What are you talking about? No one's getting excited.
Lots of men have problems with impotence.
That's it. I can't play anymore. You can have my chips.
Paul Binion.
Paul Binion.
What's with him? Who knows?
Well, maybe somebody should go talk to him.
I'll go.
Yeah. Well, see, what's happening here is you've got a mating pair. And so once ducks have chosen a nesting area, they become very territorial.
Wonderfully informative, Abby, but Dharma said that you could get rid of them.
You bet she can get rid of them. Abby's got a degree from Berkeley in ornithological psychology.
It's a study of bird brains.
That must come in handy.
Hey, Kitty, does it bother you that the amount of energy you use to heat this pool could keep a third world family warm for an entire winter?
I thought the third world was in a warm climate.
Well, hello to you, too.
First, I'm going to open a line of communication.
Uh-huh. And then tell them if they don't leave, I'm throwing a hairdryer in the pool.
Hey, what's this?
Can I get you something, Mr. Finkelstein?
Whoa, Celia. Sorry. No, you don't have to wait on me. I cannot endorse by my actions any system that places one human being in servitude to another.
I just made a picture of strawberry margaritas.
Well, if they're already made.
Hey, honey, all the guys are meeting up at Hanrahan's. Do you want to go?
I can't. I've already made plans of my own.
Oh, shoot, because Howard's showing a bunch of his charcoal drawings. He's got a couple of beauties of you at the gym.
Jim, huh. Neat. But as I said before, I've already made plans of my own.
Okay, well, have fun. See you.
Don't you want to know what they are?
Okay, sure.
Well, if you must know, I'm getting together with your friend Jane, you know, just Jane and me, hanging out, being friends, unless that bothers you.
No, I think it's awesome. Have fun.
Speak to me.
Pete, it's Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Well, your brilliant plan backfired. Now I actually have to hang out with Freaky Jane, or Dharma's gonna find out that
I'm not in. Leave a message, then get out of the gene pool, you idiot.
Why do I get the feeling you're not listening to me? Haven't heard
Jane. I was just wondering if...
Quick, inside. Anybody follow you?
No, why?
No reason. Just screwing with you. What do you want?
Well, I was just thinking you and me could, hang out and get to know each other.
Cool. Hey, everybody, this is Greg. He's a cop.
I'm not a cop.
He wants to hang out with us.
His name is Greg, and he's a cop, and he wants to hang with us.
I'm not a cop.
Typical cop, denies he's a cop. Deeply troubled man.
We're all cops here.
Is that so?
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared.
Scared cop. Overcompensating scared cop. Little tasseled mama's boy scared cop.
Hey.
Hey, guys, maybe Greg wants to play our game.
Oh, it's fine. No, that's okay. I'll just, you guys play, I'll watch.
He wants to be the watcher?
No one's ever volunteered to be the watcher.
Well, I meant that I won't participate.
The watcher does not speak.
Okay, no speaking.
Okay, let's start.
Everybody, think a number and lick the watcher's face.
No licking the watcher's face.
Hi, I'm Dick Clark.
Oh, hi. Listen, you don't want to come in here. It's just, don't come in here.
You must be the watcher.
Lick the watcher, come on, Dick, and lick the watcher.
Oh, dear God, what are they doing now?
Well, as I understand it, they're using smoke and noise to drive away the ducks.
Okay, Larry, I'm gonna spend the night with the dogs.
Good luck, honey.
Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
Hey, if you smell barbecued people, would you stick around?
Dharma, I don't know quite how to say this, but we're thinking about dropping Greg from the poker game.
Why?
Well, we were all hoping that the game could evolve into more of a discussion group.
But every time we touch on anything real or meaningful, bam, Greg he puts up the walls.
Well, you guys, that's just because he doesn't know you like I do. I think you should give him more time.
I agree with Dharma. I don't think we're being fair to Greg.
Okay, listen, I'm trying to be okay with this, but this is just totally weird and wrong and weird, and that's all I have to say.
Bam, walls.
What is going on?
Dharma, you ruined my poker buddies.
How?
They're all touchy-feely.
That's good. Honey, you've learned more about them in the last week than you have in all the years you've been playing poker with them.
That's how you ruined it. Once a week, I like to sit down with guys I don't really know and talk about things I don't really care about.
You like it that way?
Yes. Do you know how long it took to find 5 insensitive guys in California? We had to bring Stuart in from Chicago.
I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
Well, it's a little late for that now, and look at him.
Well, look on the bright side. You get to spend more time with your new friend, Jane. Hi, honey, you're home. How was your day?
Fine. Dharma, who are they?
These are your new poker playing buddies, and I promise not to ruin them. Bye.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? Sit down, play a hand.
Let me ask you a question. TV's broken. You only have a choice between 2 channels, women's golf, women's bowling. What do you do?
Take a nap.
Deal me in. What's the game?
All right, jacks are better.
Larry, I've tried everything, and I can't get rid of these ducks. They've decided to make this backyard their mating area.
Huh. What would happen if some other animals started mating here?
Most likely they'd see it as competition for resources and leave.
Huh.
Edward, what are you looking at?
The ducks are gone.
Oh, good. Oh!
Have you seen Eleanor's new facelift?
Oh, facelift, please. More like a facial launch.
Kitty, isn't that your daughter-in-law?
Oh, yes, that's Dharma. We gave her a junior membership to the club as an anniversary gift. I will make a Montgomery of her yet.
Who's that with her? Your maid?
No.
I think it is. And what is her name? Cicely.
Celia, and it's not her.
You didn't even look.
I looked, and it's not her.
Dharma! Celia?
Hey! Come join us!
Oh, God.
We're shaking, girlfriends.
Come, sit.
Isn't it wonderful that Dharma brought your maid to the country club?
Is it safe to leave our stuff over at the other table?
Fine. Exactly what are you doing here?
Lunching at the club, darling. Plus, we had a lot of errands to run for Celia's wedding, and this was convenient.
You're getting married?
Yes. But I'm not taking any time off.
Wait until you meet her fiance. He is H.O.T. caliente.
Look who it is. It's my favorite wife and my favorite mother.
And Celia, who Dharma brought to lunch.
Well, that's all I need to know. Bye.
And then the discussion turned to the menu for Celia's wedding, at which point your wife...
That's me.
...invited the busboy...
As a food professional.
...to join our table.
Well, who else knows better what people eat and what they leave on their plate than a busboy?
Gregory, please, would you explain to Dharma why it is inappropriate for her to invite my maid to have lunch at my country club?
But first, explain to your mother that her maid is also a human being.
Oh, for God's sakes, I know she's a human being. Dharma has got to understand it's easier if we maintain separate social lives.
Don't you explain anything. I'm not talking to your mother.
Please, Dharma, I try to respect your life, your values. I don't go among your friends and chop down trees and hand out meat. Am I not right, Gregory?
Mother, I really don't...
You see, now it's awkward.
Because you're making it awkward. There is no reason why Celia can't be your employee and your friend.
The woman obviously does not want to be my friend.
Oh, you're upset because she didn't invite you to the wedding.
Oh, please, that's ridiculous.
Do you two need me anymore?
No.
Bye.
You're upset. Don't hide your feelings, Kitty.
I am not upset. I am surprised. The woman has worked for me for 15 years. The least she could do is extend an invitation.
I'm sure she didn't invite you because she didn't think you'd go, and she didn't want it to look like she was hitting you up for a gift.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's possible.
You know what? Why don't you go, find Celia, tell her that you really care about her and that you would love to share in the joy of her wedding. You know what? I'll do it.
I don't want that woman at my wedding. It's supposed to be a happy day.
Come on. I'm begging you, Celia. For me.
Oh, All right, for you. But you keep that sour puss of her out of my pictures.
That's okay. I don't think she shows up on film anyway.
And so I would be very honored if you would come to my wedding this Saturday.
Really? This Saturday? That's awfully short notice, isn't it?
She'd love to.
Tristan, relieve mas sintomas. Tristan is Tristan in Spanish.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Tristan.
Tristan.
Stop it, both of you. Now, where are we?
Well, according to the map, we're on Eisenhower Street, but all the signs say Benito Juarez Boulevard.
Juarez.
Juarez. Buenos dias, Senor Juarez.
I swear I'm going to knock your heads together.
Montgomery. Oh, hi, Pete. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Can it wait till Monday?
Excuse me, fellas. Do you know where St. Catherine's Church is?
Dharma, put that window up.
Oh, relax, kitty. Donde está Iglesia Santa Catarina? Hey, kitty.
Dharma, we are in a very dangerous neighborhood, and I would prefer not to be on the evening news. Now, just leave that window up.
Hey, you put the child lock on.
Okay, I'm on my way to a wedding. It's, can you bring the papers there? Great. It's St. Catherine's. It's the corner of Cesar Chavez and 4th.
Cuatro.
Let's gringos! Little help! Celia, what's wrong?
Everything is a mess. The people who were supposed to park the cars, they quit.
Why?
They thought they heard gunfires, and they ran away.
Gunfire?
It was firecrackers from the Chinese kids. They're taking over this neighborhood.
Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. Greg and I will take over parking the cars.
What?
Fine, it'll be fun. We get to wear vests.
No, Dharma. You are a guest.
No, Celia. Don't worry about it. Go on. Go get married.
We'll miss the ceremony.
Oh, come on, Greg. This could be our gift to Celia.
Well, what about the Sex for Seniors video?
Give it to your mom. It'll freak her out on so many levels. Here we go. Hi, I'll take it from here.
You're the valet?
You don't get one of these vests for juggling taters. Alrighty.
Gregory, what are you doing?
We're valet parking cars, Mother. It's our gift to Celia.
God's sake, say something, Edward.
Leave the seat where it is and don't monkey with the radio.
No, Greg! You can't just hang the key anywhere. There's a system.
What's the system?
Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces.
How's that gonna work?
Oh, when the people come out, you just see what sign they are and you grab their key. Oh, thank you. Aries?
That's right.
You're driving a Taurus. It's a wonder you got here at all. Park it near Saturn. It'll help balance them out.
Hey, guys. Wasn't that a beautiful ceremony?
What are you doing here?
We're friends. She invited us. What do you think of our outfits?
It's a small world after all.
It's the traditional wedding garb of Celia's country.
Well, it's almost traditional.
We're wearing underwear. So are we.
Dharma, why don't you let me park this?
Why?
Because it's a Ferrari and you have to know how to drive it.
Have you ever driven one?
No,
So why should you get to drive it?
because I'm a guy isn't going to work, is it?
Not unless you have to park it with your penis. I'll be back in a flash. Oh, yeah, baby. Growl for mama.
Hey, is it all right if I leave my car there? I gotta get a camera.
Give me the papers.
Oh, yeah, sure, just like that. What the hell are you doing?
It's a long story. Dharma wanted to help out Celia. Excuse me. Welcome.
Thank you. Greg?
Inez, I didn't know you were coming.
Oh, I flew in for my aunt's wedding.
How have you been?
Fine. I thought you were going to college someday. Maybe be a lawyer.
I did. I am. Really, I'm just doing this as a gift for your aunt.
Hey, pal, that change was in my ashtray. I want it back now.
Pete.
It's okay. Maybe someday your dream will come true.
That's my wife.
Oh, this is my husband, Fernando. Fernando, este es Gregory, el hijo del jefe de mi tía Celia.
Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. It's great to see you again.
You too.
Thanks.
Who's that?
Oh, Inez. She's Celia's niece. She spent a summer at our house years ago when I was a kid.
Inez? Today I am a man, Inez?
Pete, have you met my wife, Dharma?
What, she was your first?
Yeah, she was.
Wow, you go, boy. How was that?
Was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, right.
I was an inexperienced teenager. She was a little older, and it happened.
That's not what you told me. What about the pool house? And Gregory, no mas. I'm exhausted.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hi, it's okay. It's wonderful. Your first time was so passionate.
And so international.
Is she a virgin too?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Okay.
Honey, no. Figure of speech. Dharma, listen.
This is very good. What did you say it is?
Chimijojos. The national dish of your country.
Chimijojos. I don't think so.
Oh, it is. I'm sure your mother used to get up early and pound the cornmeal and mix it with the vegetables that grew in that rich volcanic soil.
My mother was a dentist.
Well, you have lovely teeth.
Hello, how do you do? I'm Kitty Montgomery, employer of the bride.
Oh, so you are Kitty Montgomery. Esta es la loca.
You know I don't speak Spanish. What was that?
Oh, Celia speaks of you often.
Ah, all good, I hope.
Oh, yes, really good.
So how are you all acquainted with my lovely Celia?
Oh, she and I taught high school together in our country.
I'm sorry, Celia taught high school?
Yes, literature and mathematics.
Oh.
And she also fought with Yolanda and Marta in the resistance.
Really? Exactly what did she do?
But, you know, I don't know the word for it in English, but she would hide up in a tree and shoot people with a rifle.
Sniper?
See, sniper.
I understand that knockout over there was a guest in your house for a while back.
Yes, lovely girl. She taught Greg to tango.
She sure did.
They used to do it in the living room while his mother and I watched.
What? Oh, you mean tango? No, I was talking about when they had sex.
Inez had sex with my son?
Óyeme, él está hablando de tu mujer con el hijo de este señor.
Digo quién es.
Excuse me. My friend would like to know who your son is.
Oh, he's the fellow outside parking cars.
Gracias. Él dice el que estaciona los carros. El valet. No, valet. Okay.
You know, if I'm gonna get my car, I should probably do it now.
Where have you been?
Napa. Oh my God, Greg, let's forget about buying a house. Let's save up for one of these.
Dharma, just park the car.
Oh, the car doesn't like to be parked. The car likes to go fast.
How fast were you going?
I don't know, but I got a little nosebleed.
How could you, Greg? How could you tell people stories about us?
What?
Hi, I'm Dharma, Greg's wife. I just really want to thank you for bringing him into manhood.
You told this to your wife?
Well, it kind of came up in conversation.
I told Fernando I was a virgin on the day we got married. Now he wants to kill you and divorce me.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe you should explain to him that the emphasis on physical virginity has been forced upon him by patriarchal culture, and it shouldn't be confused with spiritual purity.
Oh, that'll work. Now, I demand you go in there and tell him the truth.
Inez,
Be a man. Then maybe someday you'll be more than a parking valet.
What does she mean, tell him the truth?
Nothing. Let's go home.
Oh, Greg.
Well, when I told Pete the story, I kind of left out that I finished a bit before Inez did.
Oh, that's okay.
Actually, a lot before.
Really? How much before?
Well, she came over and she was slowly unbuttoning my shirt.
Yeah?
Right then.
Wow. Well, why don't you tell Pete the story that way? It's so much cuter.
Dharma, men don't swap cute stories about sexual inadequacy.
Well, no matter what, I think you should go in there and tell her husband.
I don't want to.
Right? You're gonna have to do it sooner or later, and since sooner is your specialty. Hey! Ease up, quick draw. It was a joke. Anything?
That's the last one.
Okay. Oh, when you tell the story, be sure not to rush it. Hello, darling. Are you ready again? Because I am. Oh, hey, kitty. Want to pull some G's?
No, thank you.
Sucking a butt. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, if you're trying to kill yourself, hop in. I can make it a lot quicker.
Dharma, tell me, truthfully, am I a bad person?
No. But when you blow smoke out of your nose, you're scary like a dragon.
Celia has been in my house for years. She knows every intimate detail about my life, and I don't know anything about hers.
Kitty, you gave her a good job, which helped put her daughter through college.
She has a daughter?
You know, Kitty, it's not too late to get to know Celia and try to be friends.
I don't know. I'm not ready.
Well, why don't you get in? We'll go for a spin. You can think about it.
In this?
Oh, yeah. Come on, hop in.
Oh. It is rather sporty.
Sporty? No. Jogging bras are sporty, Kitty Montgomery. This is a Ferrari.
Excuse me, senor.
¿Cómo te atreves a hablarme después de lo que le hiciste a mi esposa?
Let me explain.
Yo te debería matar aquí mismo.
Oh, why did I take French? Can anybody here help me translate?
I can. What would you like to say?
Would you please tell this man that...
Yes?
That although he thinks I walked in his garden and picked his flower, that in truth I did not.
El señor dice que aunque tú piensas que caminó por tu jardín y cortó tu flor, la verdad es que no lo hizo.
¿Y por qué hace alarde de que cortó la flor?
He wants to know then why you boast of picking the flower.
Because when men tell tales of their youth, they will claim to have picked flowers that they never even smelled. I saw. Same saw.
Porque cuando los hombres hablan de su juventud, a veces pretenden haber cortado flores que nunca vieron.
Si él dice que no estaba en el jardín, es un mentiroso.
Are you saying you have never been to the garden because then you are a liar?
No. I was there. It's just that in my enthusiasm for the beauty of the garden, I finished my visit before I even opened the gate.
No. Estuve ahí, pero mi entusiasmo por la belleza del jardín terminé mi visita antes de abrir el portón.
¿Qué? What?
No, I got that. Okay, how's this? Here's the flower, and here's me.
La flor, el señor.
Whoops.
How'd it go?
Great. I learned the Spanish word for whoops is whoops.
Dharma! I'm so glad you're here to share this day with me.
Me too.
Having all my friends here makes it so special. Good evening, Mrs. Montgomery.
Celia, Kitty has something she would like to say to you.
Yes. Well,
What she wants you to know is that she really cares about you and she wants you two to have a closer relationship. She wants to be buds.
What did you really want to say?
Celia, whenever we are not home and you have a day off, feel free to use the pool.
Thank you, Mrs. Montgomery.
No guests and don't run the heater.
Of course, Mrs. Montgomery.
And thank you for letting me share this special day. Flowers.
See you Monday, Mrs. Montgomery.
Bye, Celia.
You should do it every time she vacuums.
Where are we going?
Let's see if we can get to Nevada and back before they toss the bouquet. May I drive? No.
I'm sure she just parked it somewhere safe that's far away. I'm sure of that. You're a Sagittarius, aren't you?
Dear Lord, this is better than sex.
Oh, this isn't sex. This is foreplay. This is sex.
It's 4 to 6 foot.
Go ahead.
Dharma, I can't do this. The sales guy will never believe I'm from the South.
So then he'll think you're crazy. It's more fun shopping as a crazy person anyway. And sometimes they give you free stuff just to get rid of you.
Excuse me, son.
Yes.
I'm looking for a non-on.
Non-on?
What my husband means to say is that he is in need of a non-on.
Yes, I'm looking for a new non-on.
I'm sorry.
You know a non-on, 678 non-on.
Oh, a 9-iron. Yeah. They're right over there.
Thank you. Damn Yankees.
I know what you're saying. It's impossible to understand these people. Where you all hail from?
Memphis. Where the hell you from?
Oh, hail from. Very good. Well, we're pert near neighbors. I'm from Knoxville.
Is that right? Did you hear that stink bug? This man is an Oxidian.
Born and raised. What part of Memphis are you from?
Well, what part of Memphis would a man such as myself be from?
Exactly.
Exactly!
I'll introduce myself. I'm Judge Samuel Harper.
Judge Samuel Harper, the new federal court judge.
Guilty as charged. How did you know that?
I'm with the U.S. Attorney's Office. I believe I have a motion you're hearing in the morning.
Is that so? And your name is?
My name?
Telling your name, Butterbug.
My name is Gregory Montgomery.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Montgomery. And this lovely flower is...
Dharma.
Dharma Jean.
Dharma Jean. You're a very lucky man, sir.
Yes, sir, I am. And it is at moments like this I am made keenly aware of just how lucky I am.
So then it turns out he has to appear before this judge tomorrow morning.
Well, he seems to be taking it pretty well.
He's been rocking like that since we got home.
You think he'll stay that way?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get my camera.
Honey, you want to talk about it now?
No.
You know, it's not that big a deal. You just have to get there like 5 minutes early and just explain to him that...
I was mocking him and his entire culture.
You weren't mocking you or making believe.
Okay. And after he destroys me in court, I can make believe I still have a career. Hi, Greg Montgomery, attorney at law. These two gentlemen are my clients. Okay, where are my clients?
Just tell him the truth. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it.
What are you talking about? What truth?
Don't worry about it. As soon as I get a chance, I'll ask for a sidebar.
What's it about?
It's not important.
What's it about me? Are you going to tell the judge I went to a Caribbean law school?
No, now just cool it.
Why won't you tell me what the sidebar's about?
Because it has absolutely nothing to do with the case.
Well, then I might know something about it.
All rise. Sit down, I'm not the queen. Good morning, counselors.
Howdy, Judge.
How's that?
Howdy, Your Honor.
Howdy? Howdy? What are you implying? That I'm some sort of ignorant southerner who doesn't understand proper English? If you wish to address me, say hello.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Hello.
The one thing I will not tolerate is the ridiculing of the melodic speech patterns of my people. Don't you agree, Mr. Montgomery?
Sure enough, Your Honor.
Sure enough. What the hell are you doing?
Now, the defense has made a motion here for a change of venue. Does the United States have any response to this motion?
Yes, Your Honor. I've examined counsel's motion and I find it spurious. It clearly does not meet the requirements of 18 U.S.C. 34.
So what you're saying, Mr. Montgomery, is that dog won't hunt?
No, sir. That dog is a vegetarian.
Vegetarian, very good.
What are you doing?
Well, maybe they didn't teach you this at the Bob Marley School of Law, but sometimes you have to butter up the judge.
Continue, Mr. Montgomery.
Well, if I might beg the court's indulgence, but as it is unseasonably warm in here, I was wondering if there'd be any objection to my continuing in my shirt sleeves.
I don't see as how that can affect the dignity of these proceedings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Will you tell me what's going on?
What?
The accent.
What accent?
The learned attorney for the defense has presented us with a motion that is filled with all kinds of legal hoo-ha. Prejudicial this, fair trial that. Frankly, when I read the thing, I was more mixed up than a basket full of puppies on a Ferris wheel. Well, I do declare a full day of lawyering has made me hungrier than a tick on a teddy bear.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I can't believe I got away with it.
Boy, did you dodge a bullet.
Now all I have to do is avoid his courtroom until he dies, and we'll be fine. Let's celebrate. Let's go to dinner in Chinatown and pretend we're French. What do you mean I cannot smoke in your restaurant? I am French.
Oh, yes, that is fantastic, my little soup du jour. What if we meet a French judge?
And I give him a cigarette and make love to his wife. Oh, I can wear your beret.
How do, Dharma Jean?
Well, slap my butt and call me baby, Gregory. Look who came a-calling.
Not now, ma chérie. Send them away. Away down south to Dixie.
I just dropped by to bring you all a little taste of home.
Oh, that's so thoughtful of you.
Those are genuine Georgia pecans.
Well, that's right. Neighborly.
Please
Well,
come on in.
Mighty kind of you. You know, the one thing I miss about being back home is folks just dropping in on one another.
Yeah, around these parts, people always calling first. Dang them callers.
Hey, honey, why don't you take your chapeau off and stay a while?
Oh, I've got people in New Orleans.
Where?
Nolans.
Whereabouts?
Bourbon and Water Street.
Well, look at us just sitting here yakking. Where are our manners? Judge, can I get you anything to wet your whistle?
Well, I wouldn't decline the offer of some sweet tea.
Then sweet tea it is. Come help me make some sweet tea, sweet pea.
Make yourself at home. The Nashville network is 79.
What the heck is sweet tea?
I don't know. I would guess tea with some sort of sweetener.
How hot or cold?
We'll put ice on the side and sugar on the side, see what he does.
Excellent. Man, if he asks for grits, we're screwed.
What are we doing? This is ridiculous.
You know what? This ends here and now.
We tell him?
We tell him.
Judge, there's something we have to tell you.
Oh, excuse me. I was just getting a little misty-eyed here thinking about how my wife and I used to sit on the porch and shell pecans.
Used to?
Oh, how I miss that woman. After she died, I moved out here to try to get away from all those memories. Till I met you two, I didn't realize how lonely I'd been.
I'm sorry.
You know, Gregory, maybe this sounds like a silly old man to you, but when I saw you in that courtroom today, a young, proud Southern attorney, I thought to myself, this is the son I never had. Now, what was it you wanted to tell me?
We're all out of grits.
Greg ate the last two. Thanks for the nuts.
Yeah, y'all come back now, you hear? Oh, God.
Well, this is kind of a funny turn of events, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Oh, honey, you're not going to start rocking again, are you?
Why did you tell him we'd go fishing with him tomorrow?
Excuse me, who bragged about catching a mess of catfish using nothing but sweet talk for bait?
I was being Southern. We're a storytelling people.
Hey, what do you want to do now, Huckleberry?
I guess we'll go fishing with him in the morning, and then I'll tell him the truth. Come on, let's go to bed.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I promised him I'd whoop up some of my prize-winning hush puppies for lunch.
I'll give you a hand.
Thanks. Hey, Greg.
Yeah?
What's a hush puppy?
Oh, you get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. Come on, everybody. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing down the crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine.
Come on, Greg, sing.
You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole.
Look, I'm sorry. I couldn't find the right time to tell him.
You're right. You're only sitting on that cold rock for, what, 7 hours?
Were you this sarcastic before you met me, or is this something I've done?
Little you, little your mother.
Okay, when he comes over for dinner on Friday, I'll get a couple of drinks in him, then I'll tell him.
Good plan.
This is the only thing my good for one thing brother is good for.
Yahtzee.
Dharma Jean, I believe we're playing checkers.
Checkers.
You about ready for a refill, son? Son?
Gregory.
The drinking age should be raised to 50.
Oh, poor baby. Here, have some orange juice.
Thank you.
You don't feel so good, do you?
It feels like a monkey crapped in my skull. Well, at least I finally told the judge the truth.
Oh, no, Greg, you didn't.
I didn't? I'm sure I did.
Well, unless it happened while he was holding your head over the toilet, I don't think you did.
No.
You still have a chance, though. You know, he wants to go line dancing next Saturday.
Okay, I'll tell him after.
Why don't you tell him before?
Well, I kind of like line dancing.
You kind of like the judge, too, don't you?
Yeah. It's nice being the son someone never had. I just wish I had an honest relationship with him.
Well, I mean, if it helps any, you don't exactly have an honest relationship with your real father.
True. And that's working out pretty good. Honey, why is our address written on my chest in lipstick?
Because when the judge left, you kept running outside naked. I was afraid I was going to lose you.
Very funny. And you put the stamp on my nipple.
Oh, no, that's something you came back with. Woo! Doggy, that was fun!
It surely was! Well, I haven't danced like that in 25 or 30 pounds.
I hope you weren't uncomfortable. We had no idea it was a gay country bar.
Heck no. I thought some of them fellows was fine dressers and fancy dancers. I particularly like meeting that TV weatherman.
Oh, he liked you, too.
Not half as much as he liked Gregory. You were the belle of the ball, son.
Thank you.
You know, Judge, Reba McEntire's coming into town next weekend, and she's performing at the Cow Palace. How about we get some tickets?
Next weekend?
Yeah, I'll treat.
Well, heck, I was fixing to tell you all this tomorrow, but I'm going to be busy packing next weekend.
Packing?
I'm moving back to Tennessee.
How come?
Well, spending this time with y'all for the last few weeks has made me realize just how much I miss home.
Well, I sure am sorry you're leaving.
Oh, we're gonna miss you very much.
Yeah, me too. Well, before we all start blubbering like a bunch of TV weathermen, I have a surprise for you. I've been looking for a way to repay your hospitality, and I think I've come up with just the thing.
Wind chimes?
Pardon?
Nothing.
Tomorrow evening, I'm having dinner with an old friend from back home, and I want both of you to join us. I do believe it can be of great benefit to Gregory's career.
Who are we talking about, Your Honor?
The Vice President of the United States, Mr. Albert Gore.
The Vice President?
Chippa's husband.
Well, he sure can make or break a career.
And he spends almost all his time in Memphis. I imagine you probably know all the same people.
I'm sure he knows them better than I do. I'd love to visit with him, but tomorrow evening is my father's birthday, and I would be remiss to put my personal ambition ahead of my family obligation, wouldn't I? I mean, kin being thicker than anything else you can think of. And it was at that point that the judge said, wouldn't it be a treat for your father if I brought the vice president to his birthday party?
I don't understand. My birthday's in June.
Under no circumstances am I going to pretend to be Kitty Sue from Backwater, Tennessee.
Memphis, Mother, we're from Memphis. I've typed up some talking points so we can all keep our stories straight. Page 2 are some helpful phrases in case you get stuck.
What's a mummonym?
It's how you ask about someone's family. How's your mom and them?
Your mama and them. Your mama and them.
Greg, we got a lot of work to do. Why don't you go get those Matlock videos out of the car?
I don't understand why I can't just tell them I took diction lessons so that I wouldn't sound so ignorant.
Mother, you can't do that. My career is hanging by a thread. You've just got to play along.
Just for the record, this is your fault, isn't it?
Let's see. Let's go shopping. Baba Joe, Bubble Tree. Yeah.
I don't think I can do an accent.
Oh, sure you can, Edward. Just think Gone with the Wind.
Well, Miss Scarlett, I don't know nothing about birthing no baby.
What? That's good, but you'll probably want to be a guy.
Father, what are you doing?
Oh, Gregory, how's this? Good evening, Mr. Vice President. How's your mama and him?
That's great. Why aren't you wearing any shoes?
Oh, I'm trying to be authentic.
But, Mother, for God's sake, put on some shoes.
I cannot wear shoes and do the accent.
Hey, Celia, is there anything else I can do to help?
Nah.
You all set a spell and rest those barking dogs.
Excuse me, little lady. Can I interest you in some southern fried chicken?
Greg, mayday!
Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm amortizing my Halloween costume. It's chicken licken good.
This is bad. This is so bad.
How do? I'm Country Joe Finkelstein.
And I'm Bitsy May.
Together we are Country Bits.
Guys, you look great.
What are they doing here?
Well, Greg, it's not very fair that your mom and Em get to meet the vice president and my mom and Em don't.
Don't worry, Greg. We're not going to embarrass you.
We'll just sing a quick medley of songs about campaign finance reform, and then you won't hear another peep out of us.
Look here, you all. Yonder comes the vice president of the United States.
Mr. Vice President, I'd like you to meet the Montgomerys.
We pulled it off. He bought the whole thing.
I spiked the punch with the judge's moonshine.
I know. Did you hear what he said about me? He said I was a rising star, and he might be president someday, and then I could get a big appointment in the White House.
Right.
I mean, maybe not Attorney General, but, you know, Bobby Kennedy was about my age.
Right.
Of course, we're not brothers, but hey, we're both from Tennessee. And then if I got the job, I'd have to talk like this for the rest of my freaking life. What have I done?
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
No, it ain't.
You know what? Let's forget about this for a while. Come on, let's go get some ice cream.
As ourselves?
Yep. Except you know what? We'll tell everyone that we're brother and sister, and then we'll start making out until someone throws up.